Parliamentary General Election 2020. Announcement of result on nomination day. Electoral Division of Honk North. Amy Kor Lian Swan of the People's Action Party and Jijin Wong of the Progress Singapore Party are the candidates who have been nominated for the Electoral Division of Honk North. Under Section 34 of the Parliamentary Elections Act, the election must be adjourned for a poll to be taken. The returning officer has directed that a poll be conducted in Singapore on 10th July 2020.
So the mic is too high. I can start, is it? Okay. Dear Honk North voters, thank you for opening your homes and your hearts to me these past 18 years. These are challenging and trying times, but you know I won't let you down. Please vote for me so that together we can overcome our challenges and build a better Honk North. 亲爱的丰嘉北选民，多谢你在过去这18年给予我热情的支持。现在挑战重重，请投我一票，让我能继续为您服务，共同克服危机。 建立一个美好的丰嘉北家园。Undilah PAP, Undilah Amy Kor, terima kasih, nandri. Okay.
亲爱的丰嘉北区的选民，我是Jijin Wong，我回来了，我跟你们大家在一起，我在你们身边，跟你们在一起同舟共济，共度困难。我如果当选，将会住在丰嘉北，跟你们在一起，随时能找得到我。Dear citizen of Honk North, I am Jijin Wong. I'm back home. Singapore is my home. I'm here to be with you, by your side. If I'm elected, I'll be staying in Honk North with you. You can find me anytime here. Thank you very much. Please support me. Give me your vote. Thanks.
Parliamentary General Election 2020. Announcement of result on nomination day. Electoral Division of Pioneer. Patrick Tay Teck Guan of the People's Action Party. Lim Che Hong of the Progress Singapore Party. And Chang Peng Wah, an independent candidate, are the candidates who have been nominated for the Electoral Division of Pioneer. Under Section 34 of the Parliamentary Elections Act, the election must be adjourned for a poll to be taken. The returning officer has directed that a poll be conducted in Singapore on 10th July 2020.
A very good afternoon. A big thank you to all our Pioneer residents for your strong support of the PAP team here in Pioneer. And of course, a big thank you to Mr. Cedric Fu, who has been looking after Pioneer constituency. I ask for your support and vote as we continue to care, connect, and create a great home for all our Pioneer residents as one Pioneer together. 谢谢大家这很多年来的为人民行动党在先驱的支持，希望我们有一个机会继续为你们服务，创造一个更美好的先驱区。谢谢大家。Terima kasih banyak. Nandri.
Thank you, Pioneer resident. I'm Lim Che Hong. All right, I'll be standing here as a candidate for you. Together with my team, I will be working together with them to build a strong grassroots team to serve your needs. All right, this was an opportunity for you to have the alternative voice in Parliament. 亲爱的单选区居民，我是林志宏，在此跟我的团队和西海岸的集选区的居民以陈新木医生带领的团队，我们相信可以帮助你打造一个更好的先驱。谢谢大家。
First, I want to thank my supporter who is willing and dare to stand up to make a difference to Singapore. In the coming days, I will come to Pioneer to visit you. So look out for me. My name is Peng Hua. So 首先我要感谢我的支持者，勇敢的站出来，为新加坡服务。作为先驱的居民，你要以敢为人先的精神，支持我。来临的几天，我将会到你的家里访问你，请你要求你的支持。Okay. So 1 more minute. So let's raise our hand. Vote the third force. Vote for change. Vote Peng Hua.
Yes.
Parliamentary General Election 2020. Announcement of result on nomination day. Electoral Division of Chua Chu Kang. Gan Kim Yong, Lo Yen Ling, Zulkarnain Abdul Rahim, and Don Wee of the People's Action Party. And Yuan Kin Peng, Tan Ming Wah, Abdul Rahman bin Mohammed, and Chu Sean Ming of the Progress Singapore Party are the groups of candidates that have been nominated for the electoral division of Chua Chu Kang. Under Section 34 of the Parliamentary Elections Act, the election must be adjourned for a poll to be taken. The returning officer has directed that the poll be conducted in Singapore on 10th July 2020.
Dear residents of Chua Chu Kang, I'm Gan Kim Yong. We are the PAP team for the Chua Chu Kang GRC. We want to thank you for your support over the years. We have been working together to improve the estate, reach out to people who are less able, who are less privileged. We have been building not just a town, but a community, a family. We want to continue to work with you, and we hope that you will continue to give us a strong support so that we can build Chua Chu Kang into a town that is gracious and vibrant, and that is livable and sustainable, and also caring and inclusive. Let's join us on this exciting journey to build a big, exciting Chua Chu Kang family. Thank you.
Residents and friends, my name is Zulkarnain. Thank you for your support. I grew up here in Chua Chu Kang. I've seen the town grow, and I look forward to your support. Saudara-saudari, terima kasih kerana sokongan anda. Kepercayaan anda, amanah kita. Terima kasih.
亲爱的蔡厝港选区居民们，大家好，我是黄文宏，我是蔡厝港集选区人民行动党的候选人，我服务社区有16年之久，谢谢你们的支持，我和我的团队会齐心合力，跟你们建造一个温馨家园。Dear Chua Chu Kang residents, my name is Don Wee. I've served the community for more than 16 years. I look forward to your support. Together with my team, I look forward to work with you to improve the community.
亲爱的五级干博，还有蔡厝港集选区的居民们，大家下午好，我是刘燕玲。感恩大家一路以来给我们的支持，让我们的团队能和您一起打造一个更美好的家园。希望您再次支持我们，给我们一个机会，继续为您服务。让我们一起努力，齐心共建我们的温馨家园。Dear residents of Chua Chu Kang GRC, together we have made Bukit Gombak and Chua Chu Kang GRC a green, vibrant and caring community. We have new plans and hopes for Chua Chu Kang GRC. Here, you and your family can continue to build on your dreams and hopes here in Chua Chu Kang GRC. Together, let us build a better home for you and your family. Together, a better home for all.
If you are ready.
Dear residents of Chua Chu Kang, I am Yuan Kim Ping, Ruan Jianping. We are honored to represent the Progress Singapore Party to serve you and be your strong voice in Parliament. We also specifically would like to help change the environment in Chua Chu Kang so that the community can see a better future. We want changes in Singapore because there are too many things that are going wrong. Give us a chance to come into Parliament to help to make the changes, and give us a chance to serve you, because we feel that with our pushing, the country will be going for a better future. So, vote for PSP.
亲爱的蔡厝港集选区居民，我是陈明华，今天很荣幸能够代表前进党参加这一次的大选。前进党有一个与民同心的领袖陈清木医生，也有一个多元化、经验丰富的团队，请投我们一票，让我们把蔡厝港集选区建筑成一个美好的家园，请投我们一票。
Pengundi Chua Chu Kang yang dihormati sekalian, kami dari PSP sekarang akan bertanding di kawasan undi kamu. Undilah kami, beri sokongan untuk kelantangan kami di dalam parlimen supaya semua masalah-masalah dan juga perkara-perkara yang membelenggu masyarakat, terutama masyarakat Melayu, akan dapat diselesaikan. Undilah kami untuk kemerdekaan, untuk ketelusan dan untuk keikhlasan. Terima kasih.
Dear voters of the Chua Chu Kang constituency, my name is Chu Sean Ming. I hope to represent the voice of the young people, and I am your future. Together as a team, we hope to serve the residents and look forward to meeting you as we go around visiting Chua Chu Kang area. Thank you, and we hope for your support. Vote for change. Vote for PSP.
Thank you, dear. All done, right?
Or you can, they mark out for you. Yeah. On the cross,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Mark out, stand on the cross.
Guys, I'm sorry, you cannot cut like that, You know the order in the trouble.
So, I first, okay? You want me to say something or okay? First, I would like to share that this is a very important election, and this is also a very unusual election. It's conducted in the midst of COVID-19. We know that COVID-19 will take some time. It's not going to be resolved so soon. It will take quite a few months, maybe till the end of the year or even beyond next year. So it is important for us to have a strong mandate so that we can unite the people in our fight against COVID-19. Even beyond COVID-19, we know that the economy will need time to recover, and the road to recovery is also going to be a long one. And therefore it is important for us to bring our people together so that we can come together as one people to revive the economy and to embark on the road of recovery. So I think this is a landmark election that we want to have a strong team, strong group of leaders to be able to lead us forward and give our people, to help our people to save their jobs, to save lives, and to secure a good future for all of us.
Prime Minister, you have 2 new faces in your GRC. Would you like to say something about
Yes. Yes, I'm very happy to have 2 new members with us in this PAP team for the Chua Chu Kang GRC. On my left is Zul. He's a Chua Chu Kang boy. He grew up in Chua Chu Kang, and he has many stories to share with you about his experience in Chua Chu Kang. And he also has a heart for the less fortunate, and I will ask him to share later on. And on my right is Don. Don has also been a long time community leader. He has been serving in the community for 16 years, and he will also have many war stories about helping people, reaching out to people, and I'll ask also Don to share his story. Of course, all of you know Yan Ling, who is now a veteran, and she works very hard on the ground with our Gombak division. She's also our mayor and the chairman of our town council. She has made significant contribution and transformed the whole Gombak town since he joined us. So I will ask each of them to say a few words, maybe starting from Zul.
Hello, friends of the media. So my name is Zul. I grew up here in Chua Chu Kang. My family is still here in Chua Chu Kang. I'm passionate for the families, issues concerning families and the youth. In all my years of doing a pro bono service as a lawyer, I've touched many lives and experiences in terms of help for the needy and how we can connect communities together in Chua Chu Kang. So for the past 1 year, we have launched various programs to connect communities across all faiths and cultures as well. So, and as part of that also, we have done fantastic work in terms of youth empowerment, and this is to give our youth hope and aspiration and connect them to the real world, connect them to experiences in life, and I hope to be able to contribute in this way, learn from those who have trodden the path before me, and actually bring our community together, stronger together, so that we can work as best we can to secure a future for our youths, better jobs for our future and our community.
Don?
Good afternoon, friends of the media. 媒体朋友们、958听众们，下午好。My name is Don Wee, 43 years old. I've been serving with the community for more than 16 years. Besides serving with various community organizations, I'm also serving with a healthcare organization. I'm also a council member of the Institute of Singapore Chartered Accountants. I'm also doing pro bono work with the Office of Public Guardian, as well as serving in the School Advisory Committee of Nanhua High School. It's my pleasure to be serving or to be deployed to Chua Chu Kang to serve the Chua Chu Kang residents. As what we had announced on the 22nd of June, the Chua Chu Kang Master Plan, whereby there will be a whole range of infrastructural projects coming up. On top of the hardware, we will also be focusing on the hardware, whereby we will be working with the merchants to come up with some projects to benefit the vulnerable ones. Allow me to say a few words in Mandarin. Like what I mentioned earlier, 我们会跟蔡厝港区的一些中小型企业、摊贩、老板们，他们共襄盛举，一起做一些项目来回馈，来帮助一些弱势群体。 谢谢 ，Thank you very much。参选从政，如我上个星期所说的，是我义务工作的一个延伸，也是一个责任的担当。所以最重要的是把我们从小市民提出的反馈，然后把这些可能一些政策需要调整，那我们就可以跟那些决策者讨论商量，看如何能改进一些政策，来帮助更多的小市民，还有新加坡国民，当然还有中小型企业。
部长说2句华语可以吗？不好意思。
没问题。这一次的大选是非常关键的一个大选，因为这个也是在我们的冠状病毒的期间举行的这样的一个大选。这个大选重要，为什么呢？因为冠状病毒恐怕还要一段相当长的时间才能够彻底的解决。那么病毒解决之后呢，其实也不是那么简单，因为还是有经济的问题有待解决。那么经济可能还要更长的路途才能够逐渐的复苏。所以我们需要一个很强力的一个肯定，让我们的这个团队呢能够有更强有力的支持来进行各种的改革，各种的革新。那么让我们能够上下一心，来一起来保障生命，来保障我们的工作，来创造更美好的将来。这是我们必须要得到我们的居民的一个支持，才能够让我们能够推进这一些的计划。
谢部长。
I will start off with English, if you don't mind. Then I will just wrap up with brief Chinese comments. A very good afternoon to all friends from media. Please take care of yourself, have lots of water. Make sure you have your lunch. I'm very, very grateful to the Bukit Gombak residents and the residents of Chua Chu Kang GRC. And we have worked hand in hand with the Bukit Gombak community. Together, we have made Bukit Gombak and Chua Chu Kang GRC a green, vibrant and caring community. And we are pleased to share with our residents of Chua Chu Kang GRC that we have fulfilled the promises that the team made with the 2015 master plan. And we have a solid master plan 2020 for our residents here in Chua Chu Kang GRC. We have, as you heard from Minister, we have upgraded facilities, added parks, upgraded parks, and we have new plans and hopes in Chua Chu Kang GRC. And we would like to share this with the residents of Chua Chu Kang GRC, and they can continue to build their dreams and also hopes here in the Chua Chu Kang GRC with them and their family. For example, in the past 5 years, under the Chua Chu Kang Town Council, under the Home Improvement Program, we've upgraded 5,000 flat units and make sure that the units are safer and nicer place for our residents to stay, especially the elderly. And moving forward, we will work hand in hand with the ministry and agency to make Chua Chu Kang GRC an integrated transport hub, connecting our residents with the various nodes. For example, Jurong Innovation District, Jurong Region Line, the new Hume MRT station, and the upgraded rail corridor. And we hope to be able to, with the support of the residents and the inputs and suggestions from the residents, be able to roll out a new neighbourhood renewal plan, expecting to benefit at least 15,000 households. And we hope with the continued support of the residents, we will be able to extend home improvement program to more than 9,000 units of flats in Chua Chu Kang GRC. But really, besides the hardware, what makes Chua Chu Kang GRC family special is the hardware. The hardware here. And if anything, the last 6 months, what we have seen is residents stepping forward, donating their time and efforts to help one another to overcome COVID-19 outbreaks. Some donated their time, some actually contributed their skills to make masks, to make sanitizer, and some wrote words of encouragement. So you're never too young to give back, you're never too old or to give back as well. So we saw that spirit of compassion, care and kindness here in Chua Chu Kang GRC. And we will continue to listen intently to the feedback and the suggestions of our residents, and we hope to be able to secure the Chua Chu Kang GRC residents' continued support so that we can continue to build a better home here for them and their family. 各位，非常感恩我们五级干博还有蔡厝港集选区的居民们 给我们一路来的支持，让我们可以和我们的居民们一起打造一个更美好的家园。那其实呢，这5年来我们已经落实了2015年蔡州港市政理事会的蓝图。那我们有崭新的一个蓝图。那当然，除了这些硬件设施，刚才严金勇部长已经说到了，这5年来我们因为有得到居民们的支持，也得到他们的建议、还有反馈、还有意见。那我们大家一起改善了很多这个蓝图和落实了这个2015年的这个蓝图，而且这1-2年来呢，我们也主办了很多这个对话会，多了解我们居民们的展望等等。所以我们在6月22号，刚才同事们刚才也说了，我们已经是启动了我们2020年的蔡州港市政理事会的蓝图。那这几年来，我们看到蔡州港集选区还有5级干博已经落实了很多这个设施的改善。可是除了硬件，其实最重要的还是新建。那我们在这里呢，是个关爱还有包容的一个社区。我们在这里呢，关心我们的乐龄长辈，我们建国一代，我们的立国一代，我们关注也照顾我们的弱势群体儿童们，我们也关注我们的看护者。在这里，我们5级干博还有蔡州港集选区，我们确保我们乐龄长辈们可以受到妥善的照顾，能过活跃乐龄的生活。所以我们会细心聆听我们居民们的心声，还有反馈和建议。也希望蔡州港集选区、5级干博选区的居民们继续支持我们，让我们可以继续努力，一起打造更美好的家园。Sorry? Oh, okay. Well, I happen to know Dawn for a few years because, like what Minister Gan has mentioned earlier, Dawn has actually volunteered in the community for 16 years. And in my role as Mayor of Southwest District, I've seen him at work in his various capacity, and his passion is palpable. And in Dawn, I think he embodies the spirit of lifelong learning. Right? After his NS, after he graduated from Ngee Ann Poly, in fact, before he ORD'd, he already started his part-time bachelor degree. So he worked and he studied. I think this spirit of perseverance and can-do spirit is very inspiring, and we are certain that he will be able to contribute to the team and serve the residents of Chua Chu Kang GRC with his whole heart. And Zul, I also know him because he has been very involved in helping in various capacities. For example, Kasarada, right? It is actually a women's shelter. He has been quietly doing a lot of work there. In fact, more than 5 years, helping them, providing legal advice, setting up legal clinic. And other than that, he has also been contributing to the Malay Muslim community and also the youth. He's very, very passionate about youth matters and aspirations. We really welcome them with open arms, and we are certain that they will be able to, if we have the support of the Chua Chu Kang GRC residents, they will be able to be the voice for our residents in Parliament.
Okay, so can I get your Malay comment?
I move.
Just go. Okay, trying to get the room here. Macam anda, kerana akhirnya anda memang ditakkan akan ditanding dan bukan harapan anda untuk menjaga kali ini kerana anda bertanding. Bagi saya memang executive party yang beralih ke parti lain. Rekan saya yakin dapat tempatnya lah kerana dia juga terlibat jadi adakah ada yang yakin dekat Malaysia juga akan menerima ada perkhidmatan dan apakah dia akan juga begitu rekan juga kita boleh dekat itu dan bagaimana nak mengenangkan itu. Saya sudah belajar daripada tapi saya kenal dengan dia dan lama juga. Memang progres ataupun kemajuan yang tercapai dalam masyarakat kita ini tak boleh dicapai oleh satu orang sahaja. Ini semua hasil daripada semua orang. Itulah yang pelajaran yang saya belajar daripada hubungan rantaian tali persahabatan antara satu sektor masyarakat sangat penting. Kita sudah melakukan banyak program ini keluarga di masyarakat Malaysia ini juga membuat yang dapat membangun apa yang diinginkan. Saya beri contoh ya, kerana pendidikan awal tapi bantu kemudian banyak potensial ini dari sebelum kami sampai dia dan itu saya khusus pada masyarakat mereka pada semua sekolah penting dan penting untuk yayasan itulah saya berdiri. Masyarakat mana dah tidak Thank you for your patience.
No, sir. Oh, okay. But actually, you did already just now, so.
Yeah. Now the nomination is confirmed.
Okay, Dr. Kaur, your nomination for the Honk North SMC is now confirmed and you're a candidate now, which you have been for 18 years, and you mentioned that it's a privilege that the party has given you another chance to actually contest in this election. Maybe you can share your thoughts on going into this election fighting against the PSP party.
Well, first of all, I mean, it has really been a pleasure and a privilege for me to have served and worked with the residents in Hong Kong for the past 18 years. They are really like a family to me, and indeed I feel very privileged and honoured to be given this opportunity to again, work hard to reach out to every resident in Hong Kong North, to reach out to each resident to gain their support, to win their support in order to have another opportunity to continue serving and working with them, to uplift lives and to build a better Hong Kong North. And I think this is especially important at a time like this. These are really very challenging and trying times. I share the pain and I feel the pain of many of my Hong Kong North residents too, their pain and their fears and worries. And in fact, we have actually been working to reach out to the more vulnerable, the weak, the seniors during the COVID-19 pandemic in the early stages as well as now, to help them cope with various schemes. And I want to work and secure their support so that I can continue to serve and work with them in order to overcome these challenges, to improve and uplift lives, as well as I said, to improve their living environment too. Yeah.
Now, Dr. Honk, fasting officially begins today.
Yes.
How would you actually approach this very unusual election, Dr. Honk?
Well, even prior to this, as I go about doing my community work, because despite the fact that we cannot have face-to-face interactions and events, we still need to reach out and engage our residents, in order to make sure that we reach out especially to those who are in need. So actually we have been doing quite a lot of online engagements, and different types of engagements, whether it's to build cohesiveness. We do Mother's Day celebration online and Ramadan observance online and so on, but also to actually reach out, say, like to the seniors who may be socially isolated if we don't actually engage them either online. Some of them, some are unable, so actually we get volunteers to reach out to them by paying house visits, right, at the door, of course, yeah. So, during this current campaign, which is really very different from any other that I personally have experienced, we also have to adjust our way to reach out and engage. And one of the mode will be to intensify our online outreach as compared to previous election. But of course, this boots on the ground, really walking the ground, doing visits, walkabout, house visits, we still continue because we need to ensure that we reach out to everyone. And obviously there are also some seniors who are not online, or the vulnerable, and we want to have a better understanding of their needs.
Right, just final question for me, Dr. Honk. You mentioned about this strange atmosphere. We are here, in this nomination center, nomination day, without supporters. You addressed to the reporters just
yes.
now. It is something strange which you feel going into this election. No more supporters in nomination center, no more rallies and so on.
Well, because I have been to a number of elections, so obviously this represents a big change. But then COVID-19 is really something that no one can imagine, and it has been surreal for a while. Even in Parliament it felt surreal, because we are all far apart wearing masks. So coming into this election, of course, it's the same feeling. But I know that even though, the supporters are not here, they are with me in spirit. Yeah, so I think we need to really adapt in order to be able to try and live lives as normally as possible. So even this campaign, we will have to adjust and adapt. Yeah.
关于这次的选举，你是在这里就是凤家北京参选了很多年嘛？那你接下来面对竞争对手有什么一些准备吗？
我不大听得到，最后的那边。
你面对竞争对手，现在已经做了些什么准备呢？
我在凤家北一直来都是很认真、用心的去为我的居民服务。跟他们合作，来改善、提升我们社区里的设备，还有特别的也是说要协助我们比较弱势的居民，乐龄人士，低收入家庭，我一直来都是这样的。现在在进行竞选活动，我也是会努力的去跟每一位居民鼓励他们继续的支持我，让我有机会的继续可以为他们服务，跟他们合作来提升居民的生活素质，而建立一个更灿烂的未来。
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Welcome. Come to Chinese must be Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Honk.
Yeah,
welcome.
Currently, women make up 11% of the 17-member task force. So we want to make sure that there is diverse representation across Singapore, and that's why we need more alternate voices in Parliament, and that's what PSP hopes to bring to the table.
I actually have one additional question. Is that, of course, you are an NUS law undergraduate, you're finishing up your degree. If elected, will you have time, sitting for the bar, becoming a full-time lawyer? How are you going to serve your constituents? There's been some talk, the SCP has raised the idea that, you can be a full-time MP in order to serve your constituents. How do you plan to do that, in your current capacity as an undergraduate law student going into?
Well, first of all, I would agree that law school is rigorous, but at the same time, what is unique about university is that there's a lot of self-study, independent learning. So it's when I actually have classes maybe 3 or 4 days a week, and when I go for class, my tutorials and lectures, I might just only go for 2 hours at a time in one day. So I would say most of the time it's studying on my own. And so so far I've been able to manage with a good time management, to be able to juggle different things and other activities as well. So I compared to some of my peers and my friends who are already working 9 to 5, I would say maybe I have more time than them in a way. But at the same time, I've also spoken to the school, and they have agreed that you can consider taking a leave of absence if needed. And so I'm definitely willing to be able to serve the residents if it requires a time from me, that I will take a leave of absence from the school to make sure that I'm able to serve the constituents of Chua Chu Kang effectively.
Would that be a leave of absence of 5 years?
Yes. So we will see how it goes in terms of the length of the leave of absence and how we're able to manage. But it is definitely something I'm willing to and prepared to undertake. Thank you.
Is it possible to transition?
Sure. Please.
Hold on. Mine or? Mine, okay. Alright. Alright, so Mrs. Francis here, and obviously you're in the team who is going to be contesting for Chua Chu Kang GRC. Can you tell us a little bit about what issues you're going to be bringing up in this constituency?
There are quite a number of issues here. For a start, when we walk around the estate, we met a lot of residents who gave us good feedback. Issues from the management of the town council in terms of cleanliness and some of the issues, the lift not being properly maintained. Those are the mundane, we call it hygiene factor. I think there's room to improve. But like big projects of building the hawker center, which is in the plan, is going to happen only in 2006. We feel that you can build a jewel in 3 years. What is the problem building a hawker center within 3 years? So these are again the thing. There may be reasons why it is 2006, but we should understand what are the constraints and try to give the resident a project, these amenities that are so needed earlier. And we will go around, there's really no big hawker center that the resident can go to, as a result of which is concentrated into a few eating places, the kopitiam and things like that. Invariably, the price will be higher if there's not much competition going on. So the resident must be given this opportunity to enjoy the amenities that are all over Singapore. Secondly, in terms of actually, when we walk around in the Gombak area, there's element about the kampong spirit, the gotong royong. The community ought to be brought in to be more cohesive, and then more opportunity to interact. I personally used to be involved in some charity work. We played music in Teban Garden to the community, the residents, and you could see the joy and the happiness in their eyes when they hear all this music. So it's like making sure that people are not left behind. You know, for us, you take it at a national level, we are a first world country in terms of hardware, gleaming city skylines, you know, skyscrapers. But a lot of our residents, even in Chua Chu Kang, are not living the first world country standard. What do you call it? The equality of income has been widening. So issues at the national level are percolated down to Chua Chu Kang, and I'm sure to all the other constituencies as well. We would certainly like to make sure that the environment, the amenities, the life of the Chua Chu Kang residents got to be enhanced and improved. Their estate could be better managed with better efficiency, and at the same time, the projects they deserve to get implemented got to be implemented early as is feasible. And we don't think there's any good reason why it cannot be implemented earlier if there is a will to do that. So I think these are the prime things that we feel the residents are reflecting to us.
Got it. Is it possible to give us some specifics in terms of estate improvements or improving the environment in Chua Chu Kang that you mentioned?
First of all, you see some of the blocks are very old already, you know. It's as old as 30 years old. And of course, there are newer blocks in the area. I think there's opportunity, not only talking about block upgrade, but to make sure that the surrounding environment is conducive enough for people to come down, interact, and there must be basis for them to be able to have this community kind of spirit. These are basic improvement to the environment. I mean, you live in a home, you may not need to have a 5-star environment, but certainly you want to have a decent environment. And there's also comparison too. The residents are comparing, for instance, you know, the Punggol estate versus the estate. Why is it that the flats are much more, the second so-called resale value is like 20% higher than the Chua Chu Kang? It's just like any home, correct? If your environment is more conducive, if you've got a better environment, it commands a better price than another one. So there are things to be done. You can't do it overnight, but we hope to play a part to identify all these specific issues. We are just starting anyway. We don't profess to know every detail, but we have a listening ear. We have compassion as a party to make sure that they are heard. And where we can push and champion for those issues, we will do it.
The next question I actually had is about campaigning. You know, we have 9 days maybe, right, to campaign before polling day.
Yeah.
How do you intend to do that besides, you know, this physical sphere of walkabouts and visiting residents? Obviously, online, it's going to be a huge space right now.
Yes.
Are there any sort of plans, any strategies that you're going to be implementing?
Well, we have made preparation well beforehand. Even during the time when we are under the lockdown period, all of us are doing videos at home in preparation for a campaign like this. So we're going to communicate to to our electorate online in various ways. It could be just direct conversation with them. It could be like a talk show kind of environment where recently after the lit up we did some of this stuff. You've seen some of this profile video that we have also put in online. So much so that I think the Channel 8 colleague came to my house yesterday to do a special feature showing the other side of us being a politician. But more important, we also been conducting webinar to reach out to people who are on Facebook, but the traditional ground activities going door to door is indispensable. We feel that we need to connect with the residents because these are the people who are voting for us. And yes, 9 days is a very short period for us to cover as much as we could. But we will go and make sure that we at least cover every household once within this 9 days. Hopefully we can do more than that. We have a lot of volunteers that are now stepping forward to do the job, when we hope all we need is the resident to open up and give us a chance, listen to us, and we listen to them, and work together. Because we are the so-called new kid on the block. And definitely we are going to run up against a lot of challenges that we do not have the advantage of having the interaction with the residents in the past. But I'm sure, just like I always say, like an iPhone, what used to be Motorola is today Apple. So a brand can deteriorate, a new brand like us can come forward and offer innovative ideas, solution to the resident. So it's all a matter of asking them to give us a chance, like buying the iPhone for the first time and discover that, hey, there is a lot that can be offered there. If I have not tried them, then I would never have a chance to know what is good. So again, we are making a plea to all the voters of Chua Chu Kang to say, please try us. There's nothing to lose, because there are a lot of things that we could help to provide as a check and balance in Parliament. And we are going to be a constructive check and balance, not a destructive check and balance. And in today's Singapore, we need alternate voices, not to complain and not to throw stone. Alternate voices to, like in the current crisis, to give ideas, other possible ideas and solutions to face the challenges of the country. The COVID incident is a typical example. No one party have all the answers. Neither have one party have all the talent. And you can see the spread of talent here. We have an academic, Dr. Tan. We have a very young, promising lawyer coming up. And we have a very down-to-earth person who understands the roots. And in me, I only hope to share my experiences. I won't even dare to say wisdom. My experiences and the, strategic thinking to the team. So among us, I think we've got a lot to offer to the country and to Chua Chu Kang. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Is it possible to get your number? I'm a climate change reporter, so
was it live? Close your eyes.
Was it live? Was it live? I think this one was live. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thanks, everyone.
It's a long day for you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hope to be seeing you more often.
possibly one last
Ryan.
Sorry, I thought
I'll send.
2點緊得止嘛？我還要做一個。
Be part by part because I.
Yes, please. Yes. Right. So I'll do a question and then after that you answer and question and answer.
Try to.
Look at the camera just towards me. Okay.
Can ask an easy question first.
Okay, well, we'll try. Okay. Alright, so Mr. Chiang. Right?
Peng Hua, call me Peng.
Peng Hua. Okay, so, alright, Peng Hua. So you're standing as an independent candidate in Pioneer SMC, and in the past week or so, we've already heard that it was going to be contested by 2 political parties. So why the decision to contest in Pioneer?
Why don't you ask them, knowing I'm coming, why they want to join in the fray, right? It's for each individual, whether it's person or party, to decide where they want to go. As Dr. Tan Chin Bok said, nobody has the right to tell the other person where to go. So that's why I come. I know, I think I can win here, that's why I come here.
Alright, so can you elaborate, why Pioneer in particular? Why do you think you can win here?
I explained a few times already. I'm very familiar, because I grew up in Latimas, Yuhua. I aim on this. And I graduated from Lihua Zhongxue, it's on the east side. On the left is Nantama. During university time, I stayed in hostel there 2 years. So this area I'm very familiar, and the area is rather well contained, 2 kilometer, 1 kilometer. So to a resource scarce person, this is well managed for me by my ability for this campaigning.
Okay.
And for the future town council management.
Got it. And so in the ensuing campaign, what kind of issues are you planning to bring up with residents?
First issue will be stated in my manifesto, which was not published yet because I have to decide on the logo. Otherwise, people cannot recognize me logo and all confused. So I will, later you can leave me your phone number. I can send it to you, advance copy, because it's all done already. So that you can take a look first. You want me to elaborate, is it? Elaborate. I suppose the most critical thing is I look at this, all our 4G's minister who is supposed to lead Singapore to the next 10, 15 years. I think they are not up to the mark. They're not up to the mark. Why? Because the opposition is not fierce and strong enough. They are rather weak and disunited. The town council issue on the Workers' Party, the PSP just formed, is a new party, despite the fact that Dr. Tan is a veteran MP, but that was decades ago, right? He is now running as a Secretary General of the party, but it's a new party, a group of new people. So whether he can deliver, we don't know. But I know I can deliver. I know I can deliver. For SMC, I can deliver what you need. As for resident and for national issue, I know what.
And what do you think the residents need in terms of things you can deliver?
I can say environment, maintenance, lower cost of conservation charges, neighborhood neighborliness, the intermixing between new citizens and old citizens, which I think is a very big problem. Because I have NS friend told me in the reservists, there's a group of new citizens, a group of old citizens like that. That I was told, but because I have not been doing NS for a number of years, haven't met many new citizens. So this is because PM Lee say his 3 jobs, right? The 5 years we say, first is to grow the economy, second job is to increase the fertility rate, third is to have unity of the citizen. I think talking about unity, of course, I'm of the opinion that it's very weak. With many new citizens coming here, we must find a way to let them cross and.
张先生，可以跟我们简短的分享一下，就是为什么你会想要以一个无党籍的身份来参选呢？
无党籍的自由人士啦，
无党籍啦，
独立人士。
独立人士可以。
独立有好处嘛？独立就是可以独自思想，真实的讲自己，因为有党就有党编。你需要根据那个他要去的方向讲，所以我可能也可以说也比较一个个人嘛，我一向来做事比较个人化，不表示我不可以跟人合作啦。所以再想象一下，很多比如说反对党都是在最后1分钟 凑合起来的嘛，而且好多党员都是从这党跳到这个党，又跳这个党，是吧？所以你想想看，一个人对这个政治理念可以每3年换一次，这我受不了啊！我不可以参加。
那你觉得
而且
这付出的是在哪里？
我讲段子讲，而且因为我最近几年在中国嘛，所以我不跟你说，哎，我要加陈先生陈医生，我来参加你，我马上要竞选，可以吗？他说你神经，他说你神经有毛，你一定要去服务，看人家看到你做什么的，这边有没有可以，你才可以说我觉得你合适，对，不然这是我对于这种有个人目的的想法，我是不赞同的，所以我就
好。那你自己会关注的课题，那你觉得你可以帮先驱的居民做些什么？
先驱居民的具体需求啊，我还是要去了解他们吧，因为我不可以说我都不是那区的人，我不曾在那边的基层走过，我也不是一个医生我也不是一个律师曾经帮忙，因为我的工作我是工程师背景嘛，工程师背景几乎在基层比较少，除非你是做 contractor 之类的，但是我的是做那种比较高科技的，所以我还是要访民情的，了解他们的需要，知道现在到底缺什么，然后当然胜利就要 take over from PAP 的所有的一切，然后我相信他会帮助我嘛，因为他也是为了新加坡，我也是啊。
那你自己的经验呢？你觉得哪一方面可以就是派得上用场？
如果我说我什么经验都派得上用场，会不会有点骄傲啊？因为你要
有没有一些具体的，就是
具体实际上可以解决的问题这样。我看了我最关键的一点，我就觉得我们的领袖的素质有待提升了，在国家层面，在基层层面，刚才我不是说了吗？我们的人民的和谐团结性，就跟他们一些穷苦人家，我们怎么可以帮助他？比如说当考生有什么工作，他们到底可不可以合适工作？我们到底是要活在这个所谓这么漂亮的 progressive wage model， 每个 cleaner 1200呢，还是我们还有什么新的方法？不是那个名字漂亮，是那个钱是多少啊？
最后一个问题，为什么先驱？
为什么我刚才不是讲简单就是对一个个人团队比较少的人，先驱在我看来，所有的 SMC 是最容易的，所以我就最容易的意思就是我的胜算会比任何一区会，我来肯定要胜的，我不是要得少过1/8的票嘛，我一定要。
那现在你是面对郑德元 PAP 的，还有就是
郑德元他也是新人啊，那个林先生啊，陈先生是吗？林先生他也是新手啊，他是什么 Auditor cum Financial What？ 我的背景比他好，我的经验比那个陈先生好。Patrick 先生是 lawyer policeman， 他在 Jurong 做了5年还是10年，我都不知道，5年了。他第3届吗？他是第3届还是所以我不知道，我是 West Coast， 但是我是在 West Coast， 他是可能在 Jurong 一些，所以我觉得3个人我的资格最重，你回去看一下我的脸书啊 Facebook 看一下。
好，谢谢你，
谢谢你们。